know just what I'll do every time you walk into the room. Oh my.
Hey, welcome to Grounded TV. I'm your host, She. Recently, Sid took the chance to sit down with Angus and Julia Stone, who are a brother and sister folk group from Australia. Check it out.
We collected in our front garden, we had these beautiful berries and they had sort of little spikes on them and they were very pretty. And they're so pretty that it made you want to eat them, but we didn't ever know if they were poisonous or not. So my sister and I would collect, well we collected a whole bundle of these red berries and we put salt on them and then we made Angus eat them to see if they were poisonous.
And I ended up hallucinating and having to go to hospital.
He was fine though.
It was fun.
It was just like a very mild hallucination and he was 4, so he recovered quite well.
Yeah, you know, we grew up with Dad's band always playing and Mum always singing in the supermarket. I thought that Dad wrote all the Beatles songs, and I still do. When I was growing up, and you know, having that sort of coming underneath your door when you're sleeping, when they're jamming in the garage, you know, it's something that sort of just creeps into your mind and heart, and you know, you have this understanding for music, and yeah, it sort of slipped me into a nice little world that I'm really happy to be in. And yeah, being on the road, it's kind of like, you know, it's something that we've sort of always been doing, you know, since we were kids.
It's been days now and you change your mind again. It feels like years and I can tell how time can bend your ideas. And
we started making music sort of unofficially, like a couple of years before we moved to London, because Angus had come over for like a couple of months while I was in South America to come and visit, and we went into the Amazon, and on that trip into the Amazon we had just bought a guitar in Bolivia, and he was already playing and writing his own music at that point, and that was the first sort of time that I had seen him play his music and thought, you know, this is music that I love and music that's incredible, and I got him to teach me a couple of songs on the guitar, and then about 7 months later came back to Australia and we moved into Dad's place and just started hanging out and writing music, and here we are.
I don't know just what I'll do every time you walk into the room. Oh, my head is spinning round and I can't see clearly right now. I'm wasted.
Back in the day in Australia, it was like totally loose about seatbelts. You didn't have to wear seatbelts when you were driving, and that was really cool because we used to, just as kids, like when we did the big trips up the coast, we'd be able to all just sleep on the floor of the car and sleep across the back bench seat, and it was really great. And I remember the big trips, 14-hour drives up to Nimbin where our grandparents lived and farmed, and it's so beautiful. It's all rainforest and it's like horses.
Yeah, we used to, we had like a caravan by the creek there, and just when you're talking about it, we used to go down by the creek, and for some reason you'd sort of sift your way through the mud, and there'd be these beautiful old bottles, glass bottles that were unsealed, so they didn't have the mold. They're really cool. Anyway, they had like really cool designs on them, and something about that, and seeing the little glistening bit of glass, and it's like one of those dreams you have where you're out lying in the grass and you're sort of finding all these gold coins, and you just keep finding them. Yeah, that's a cool memory.
It's like a dream, and when you're a kid, your imagination is so wild and amazing, and I think when you're an adult it is as well, but it can sometimes it gets kind of directed in a different way. And I think having that sort of upbringing where we were always out in nature, and our grandfather was an amazing storyteller as well. He used to take us on these big walks through the forest and tell us that pirates had been there, and he'd throw little bits of gold coins in the lake, and we'd see them, like he'd throw them up ahead, and then we'd be like, oh, they've been here. And everything was about make believe, and it was about using your imagination to kind of to see things differently to perhaps how they appeared. And I think that we still have that sense of adventure, and I think touring and traveling and playing music every night in different places to different people, meeting different people, and I think it's the same sort of thing. You're constantly having to open your mind up to the possibilities of what could happen, what might happen, and living a little bit like with a sense of curiosity and mystery about the world.
This episode's Ish We Like is a new music video from Eskimo. It's called Cloud Lights. So that's that. You done been grounded.